Coach, if you start off by introducing yourself, each one of your athletes, and then you can make a statement about the game.
All right, Bruce Avon, obviously American Heritage. I got beside me Spencer Krasner, he started the game. Gary Vito and Jordan Rich, catcher, and first day back, Jordan, utility guy. As far as the game goes, same type of game we've been playing all year. It's just sometimes it goes our way, sometimes it doesn't. I didn't get nervous with our guys because we've been in one-run ball games all season, and we just seem to find a way. And lately, we found more that are going our way than the opposing team's way. And so I'm proud of the guys. We battled, we fight, we bend, but we haven't broke. So that's what I got.
Guys, you want to fire questions at him?
Yeah, just if the guys want to talk about that too, just that poise you guys have. Like Coach said, if it's a tie game, one-run game, you know that eventually you're going to get your shot. That tells a little bit about that confidence you guys have.
Yeah, so like basically like our mentality all year is like been like a so what mentality. Like they could like drive in some runs and like we're just so what, like let's go get them, like get down 0-2, so what, we'll fight. For example, I had a squeeze situation in the game and I missed it and I got a little frustrated, but in my head I'm just so what, was able to choke up, driving sack fly to get ahead 3-2. That's it.
Yeah, all year I've told these guys next play, next at bat, next pitch, everything. Don't worry about what happened in the past. What happens now is the main thing. So we fought there. We got our guys in check. We settled down, scored some runs. That was it. Won the game.
In a couple of games this year, some of our bigger games that we've lost, it all came down to one play, a couple of plays, like a key situation here, a key run there. And today I feel like it went our way, and we were able to do some of the little things right. We could obviously get better at some, but today we put it off.
Jordan, to get in, not just get in, but in a key moment, everything. Let's take us through the finally being able to get out there and in a key moment, a game like this, and do what you did.
Yeah, I've been waiting all season. I've been gone for a couple of months, so I wasn't nervous because I've done this a long time. I know my ability and I know what I'm capable of. So I just go out there and play my game.
He has great instincts. Meaning, one of the things that we struggle with is even on base running is getting that good lead and getting that. He went out and got a huge lead. That guy knew he was stealing. Everybody knew he was stealing. He got a huge lead, and he needed every bit of that lead because that catcher came up, and I guarantee that was a sub-2. We time those guys. We know exactly what they do, how quick they are to the plate, and we know if our guys are supposed to make it or not. And it was going to be bang, bang, and he needed that lead, and he needed that jump. And Jordan's been doing a good job this year of handing baseballs to the umpires. So during the game, when the umpire needs baseballs, they say, Jordan, need 3. And now he comes up, and everybody did their part. But if you want to say what was a crucial situation in the game, it was a stolen base. Stolen base. And I've been telling our guys this all year. I don't have a problem jumping on. And being they used to wear it for a couple of days, and frown and walk around and wear it. That ain't what we do. We coach here. I tell you, if you do something wrong, you don't think I jumped on his butt when he didn't get that squeeze down? You better believe he heard me, right? But also tell him, you better let that go now, and let's reset, and let's go again. We don't harp on these things. This is what it is. It's baseball. You're going to have some stuff go your way and not go your way. And this team's been very good at shaking off the things they haven't succeeded at doing. And to get here at the finish line, to where we have to go out there and do our thing. I'm proud of these guys. We've done a whole lot of maturing as players.
Sebastian, take us through the sac fly, because, like you said, you didn't get the bunt down. You had 2 strikes, really tough pitcher. What are you thinking, and did you think you could hit it far enough to get the run home and the whole thing?
My 2-striker pro, I'm really confident with 2 strikes. I choke up on the bat. I take away my load. I just honestly, if I try my best not to give up to umpires, so I'm just fouling away pitches and just trying to put the ball in play. My mentality is don't strike out, get the runner in, just simplify things, and it worked out.
Spence, the error early cost you the 2 runs, but you stopped it right there.
Yes, sir.
What did you have to do to kind of not let that inning or the game get away from you?
I just literally kept my composure, settled, just me and the catcher, didn't worry about any noise behind me, nothing. The errors didn't really affect me at all. It's just small mistakes, bounce back, throw strikes, get the outs. That's it.
Talk about, what did you talk to him about too, about, hey, let it go?
Yeah, so there was a play where he slipped and he threw the ball over. And I was just like right back at it, like let's get right back in it, and that's what he did. He bounced back from it, and like that's what it's about, like just flipping the page and getting back at it.
And I love that the ball found him 3 more times. Two that I was like,
Bruce?
yes, because he's very good at PFPs. He's very good at
In
that.
practice.
So yeah, so that was the slip on one, and he had time, but with him making the play, being athletic, he was able to get off the mound and make the play. And the one that he overshot, that's baseball. The ball just kept selling. Yeah.
Bruce, how much of the fact that you walked over a championship here last year do you think helps your guys get right back to the title game? Meaning,
I think it helps some. I think experience, but we have some kids that played and contributed and part of it. And I think coming here and playing on the field before and just getting to say, yeah, that you can get here, I think all that stuff helps out. I think the biggest thing on this team, if you would have asked any of us where 2 months ago, 3 months ago, we would be here, we never looked that far. We couldn't look that far. We had to look one step in front of us, one step, one pitch, one practice. We had to go over all the simple things. We've done more going over and saying, hey, this is going to happen to us. Yesterday we went out and did leads and worked on steals because we knew he was going to need it, and we had to do a lot of those things. And these guys have bought into the simple things of the game. Now it hadn't come easy for us, and just because we want to squeeze don't mean we can, or the pitcher's going to give us the pitch to do it, or it's always going to happen. I knew that he was going to get squeezed down. He didn't, but I also knew he was going to battle. I knew he was going to battle. I knew he was going to get up there and battle. And if he got up there and battle, I knew he was going to get it in. If he didn't get it in, I knew he was going to shake it off and go out there and get my pitcher ready to go play baseball. And that's the maturity of where he's at. Because what he's not telling you is beginning of the season, he didn't play. He was third string catcher. Now he's probably the MVP of the team. And this is why you play baseball, and this is why you fight every single day. You go out there every single day, you don't find out what happens. This is the story of a guy that happens.
And
I
like
had him as a
Bruce-
third string, yeah.
As Bruce said 2 months ago, if you ask anybody else in the state if we make states this year, they'd tell you no. But you know who believed in us? We did.
Yep.
So our guys were all bought into this. They all wanted it. We wanted it more than anybody else in the state. So we're gonna get it tomorrow.
Yep.
Bruce, talk a little bit about tomorrow. You got 2 storied programs, probably 2 of the better programs the last 10 or 15 years. Talk about the challenges that come with Tampa Jesuit tomorrow.
Well, I think it's hard to say how it's gonna play out. You play back-to-back games. You got the heat. We have tried to hydrate our kids to make sure we come out here, we're fresh, and we can compete with them at the same time. We have Talon on the mound, and Talon, just like Spencer, is going to give us strong outing. And if you beat Talon and get Talon, you've done something. But our kids, when our pitchers get on the mound, our pitchers have been very good for us this year. When they get on the mound, our kids seem to back them up. And with Talon, Talon's one of those. We've been talking all year about being a bulldog, man. Just being somebody we probably weren't, but letting things come out a little bit more. When Talon made some emotion the other day when he won a game, he threw up his glove. So that's the most emotion you can get out of that kid. I just recognized his voice the other day because he doesn't talk. But you put him on that mound, he's going to compete. And I know their guys are going to compete too. So when you got 2 guys on the mound that are going to go out there and compete, you can have bases loaded and they can strike out 3 and come right back to that dugout because they have that mentality. When you have that mentality up there, I don't know if this is going to be a 1-run game, 1-pitch game, 1 ball that bounces our way or 1 ball bounces their way. I think the good part for us is we had a little horseshoe on our side today because once he was out earlier, and once we got him back, we started building Spencer up. And so we started taking Turco and starting to build him to where he can pitch in 2 days in a row. So he was at 29 pitches.
Yeah.
He gets 2 more, he don't pitch tomorrow. So now he's available with, so we have 3 or 4 arms ready to go. And like I said, our guys are gonna battle. We haven't made a lot of mistakes. We We have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and they're gonna be the same way. You know, it's gonna be a competition, it's gonna be a battle.
You guys got what you need? Trey, you good?
Yeah.
Guys? All right, guys, thank you very much. for
Thanks,
your
guys.
time.
Congrats,
See you
man.
back